You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is AFTERBUZZ TV for American Idol. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off, and the buzz continues.
Hey guys, what's up? Wait, I'm quoting Kat Bayless here. Howdy, y'all! What's up, guys? Welcome to American Idol season premiere, season 11, episode 1. I'm JC, and I am joined by Mark Allen. What's up, Mark?
Right. What's going on? It was a good first night, American Idol.
Amazing. I'm an American Idol overload. Like, seriously, there's so much to take in, and it's good to have the granddaddies back.
I know, right?
Now, guys, make sure to call us at 424-256-1729. Once again, 424-256-1729, and let us know what you think, any gossip, basically anything you want to talk about American Idol. And you can also tweet us at AFTERBUZZ TV. Now, Mark, what did you think? Now, Mark is a singer, so I'm just gonna be asking you the questions, bro, because like I love just the event. I love. Deep down inside, I just want to be Ryan Seacrest Sanchez.
That's right.
Of course you do. By the way, for those of you listening, I don't watch Idol, but that was the one moment I caught was the Ryan Seacrest look-alike, and I thought that was pretty hilarious.
It was spot on.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was like, he had the this down.
Do you think you have a better Ryan Seacrest impression, or you think?
Way to put me on blast. No, absolutely not. I'm the love child of Ryan Seacrest and Mario Lopez. How about there we go? We could do this.
That's a solid host right there. Those
How
two
about,
together? That's solid.
For the benefit of our fans, why don't you say where Kat Bayless and the rest of the crew from last year's Idol are?
I know, that's what I'm, now Kat, she is awesome. She is the Spitfire of the group. She's actually sick. Oh my gosh, she's got, I guess, this bug that's been going around. Yeah. Everyone's had it. I mean, Richard went for, doesn't Richard, wait, what's that for?
They're booing because they're sick. Oh, they don't want it to be sick.
Yeah, I know, this is her thing. Kat is awesome. We can't wait to have you back, Kat, Marcy, the crew. We'll have them next week. So today's a guys show, so you'll notice as the show flows, we definitely have our favorites, and maybe we're clouded in our vision.
I got one particular in my mind that I can't get past.
Yeah,
we'll try to get through that though.
Neither could Randy or Steven. But now let's open with the show. Of course, they open up in Savannah, Georgia.
That's right. They don't sing, they sang.
That's right. That guy, that like the big T-Pain looking guy, is always sang.
No auto-tune.
Right off the bat, okay, we all know this is the audition week, so we have the good, the bad, and the WTFs. Like, seriously. Oh, yeah. And we want to start, let's start with some of the funny ones. Like the one, especially there was the 19-year-old, I believe her name was Jessica. Jessica from Ohio. And I only say funny because at first I thought she was going to be the heartwarming story. They're like, I'm Jessica. And
yeah, they really built it up.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, great. This is going to be the one. And she said she's been singing her whole life. And when she got up there, she was shy and coquettish. And, when it was her time to sing, it was like a donkey in heat.
It was not good.
I wrote down, she sounded like a frog that should have never been.
I wrote those same exact words. That's crazy.
Oh my God. We have a symbiotic relationship already. We're like bros right here.
But yeah, it was like an opera. Meets rock pop, but like not good.
It was like Meatloaf gone bad.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, no, she got me. And actually, we forgot to talk about in the beginning was like some of the in the intro, of course, the Georgia, and they're saying we're the biggest, the baddest kid on the block. But the different spin they were putting on Idol this year, and it was everyone's like little flip cam.
Right,
of their journey going to that. I hope they use that a lot more this season.
Yeah, I think so too. Kind of see the home videos. I think it's good to see that on their flip cameras, whatever, and just kind of document everything, all their trip to American Idol, which is really cool.
Yeah, because I know they've got, it's their 11th season, so they got to think of a few new wrinkles, something to add a little pizzazz to separate themselves from the voice,
Right.
and X Factor and whatnot. But I mean, we'll see. I hope they really push that. But who else that was just out of control that I'm trying to think of?
What did I write down here? Out of control.
Yeah, because they did like 4 or 5 montages of train wrecks.
Right, yeah, they did.
Okay,
They're going high on that one, yeah.
You know what? I know right now we're trying something new, doing the bad, the train wrecks, the funny. I think we might be just even more comfortable starting with the beginning, starting with that kid.
Right, oh yeah. The one that went against Scotty McCleary in a competition prior to, which I thought was kind of cool.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Steal Your Girl.
That was his name. He was 17. He looked like he was 12.
He did.
That's cute though. I mean, all the little I think all the teenagers are gonna be really into him. They're gonna go crazy.
I think so too. Yeah, he was like a young Michael Jackson. That's the first thing that hit. When he came out there, and he was pitching in spots, but I mean, he's a real young kid, so that's stuff that they can tweak and just going through this experience. And he's already beat the American Idol from last year in the competition prior. Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna go down that lane. At least starting off.
Yeah, and I know you're the music guy, so that's why I felt so excited when I was like, he sounded a little flat, and you're like, what do you know about music?
What do you know about flat?
No, but I did pick it up, but he had a lot of charisma, and I'm sure that they'll work with him, and it's on these shows, it's not where you start, it's the product where you finish.
Absolutely, he's got a lot going for him, I think. Yeah, and charisma, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, no, and then next up, next one we had Gabby.
Gabby was really good too, right?
Yeah, she did the Sunday morning.
Oh, the Sunday morning, which you thought, they do a lot Sunday morning.
Yeah, see,
Maroon 5.
I've watched Idol I've watched every single episode, all except for last season. Last season, I didn't have a TV, so you could do a sob story about me. I was like, I didn't get to watch hardly any of Idol last year, but I know that they've done Sunday morning many times.
Right, yeah. But you know what I thought? I thought her rendition was very original. So it was almost not even the song. The choices that she took, which they were talking about, and her falsetto was really good too. So I think, I don't know, her rendition was really good. She didn't kind of stay with the flow of the song. She took it on her own direction.
She made it her own.
And I mean, that's what they talk about all the time. You need to, make it your own, and how does this song fit you? And I think she did really well with that.
I have to say, for me, the second half, I think I wrote that down. Like the second half of her song, I liked the choices that she made in the second half of the song.
Yeah, I think so
for
too.
Sure. So she was great. And then they went to like a little bit of a montage. And there was a girl that caught my eye, and mark me now, you're going to see her throughout the show. And if people know at home who I'm referring, Taylor Dane, she had this really raspy, manly voice. And they cut to her for a few seconds. She was blonde, and she had like a little hat on, I think. But it was just a real quick cut, and she was one of the yeses. And I was like, she's going to be one to watch, because they seem to like those gravelly kind of girls that have that,
something different. Yeah, that.
Yes. And maybe that's it. I don't want to, I'm trying not to be a jaded Idol fan, because you've seen it, you want something different.
Exactly. That's why, I mean, yeah, this is the 11th season, like we were talking about, and we've seen everything. They use a lot of the same songs, to audition with. But this time it seems like they threw in some new ones. I think in Georgia, a lot of it was a little bit country and whatnot too, which was kind of cool, and up my stream. But you know what I was thinking about too? The girl, talking about the montage they were doing, and then they brought in, when the girl came in, what was her name? And she was doing the dance. She was dancing around.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, this is not going to be good. It's not going to be good. They did the total opposite of what they did with the other girl, with the 19-year-old girl.
Yes, great, Mark. That was spot on observation, because literally I was there too. I wrote in my notes, I was like, God, why is this girl on the show? And I was genuinely surprised.
Yeah, which is cool.
Thank you. Those are the moments that I want out of the show this season.
Yeah. Ashley Altis.
Yes,
was her name. Yeah. It's like, oh, here comes the crazies, and then she did pretty awesome.
Yeah,
which is cool.
She was great. And then for us aspiring host people, they had the Ryan Seacrest doppelganger.
What I think you hit it on the mark too. Him coming in, and he wasn't terrible. He wasn't the worst, But him coming in dressed up, he actually played his cards right.
Yeah, he'll be back in the finale.
He'll be back in the finale, which I think
because they tend to do that in the finale. They always bring back like those people that stood out, and they'll bring them back, and just like What was it?
Remember the Bikini Girl? You remember that a couple
How
seasons
could I
ago?
forget the Bikini Girl? I was talking about the pants off, pants on. Do you remember that guy? Oh, he was.
How did he sing that song that
yeah.
everybody else sang for?
Pick up your drawers, pick up your pants off.
Whatever. Yeah,
oh,
something like that.
he came back. So
Pants on the ground, something. I don't know.
there we go. Like,
Can we get a clip?
Phil, if you can find pants on the ground, that would be
Something like
awesome.
that. I hope we're not butchering the song.
No,
I think it's a hit song now.
yeah, like in Indonesia.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but the Ryan Seacrest, he's better as Ryan than he was a singer. So good, good luck to him. But here we have someone that was good right after him. It was the tall drink of water, where Steven Tyler said something that he shouldn't have because she was like 15. Shannon.
Yeah.
Her dad was like a major league pitcher for the Cardinals.
Cardinals, that was cool. But I thought she was pretty solid. How old was she?
I think 15. No, yeah, she was 15.
15. So she wasn't bad. She held her own, and she brought her whole family in, which was very smart because you can't really say no in front of your whole family, and your dad's right there. So if you say no, he's coming in hard.
Well, Steven was already in trouble because he was that your daughter's hot.
Yeah.
She's 15, dude. Really?
Oh man.
But now she's not the only she's not the first St. Louis Cardinal offspring to be on the show.
Right.
First one was I think in 07 it was Ozzie Smith, who great shortstop for the St. Louis Cardinals. His son made it, I think, like to the top 5. Gosh, I'm trying to remember.
What was his last name?
It's Smith. It was his dad was Ozzie Smith. His name was I should have Googled or like tweeted it. If someone can tweet us the name, it'd be awesome. He was really good, actually. He was like the soulful kind of like Brian McKnight type of like smooth jazz kind of guy. Cool. He made it pretty far, but now hopefully she can get past him because I thought she was really mature for her age.
I thought she was good, yeah.
For 15, she had that like gravitas of like
I
mean say gravitas. No, but she there was something there.
There was definitely, and then she had her mom dancing behind her,
a
little bit like living through her daughter, which was a cool experience I think for all of them. And to only be on that stage in front of those 3 judges, but then to kind of have the support of your family could either one make you nervous or could help you out. And I think it really helped her out.
We'll see when she gets to Hollywood Week because, everyone comes with the song they've rehearsed probably the last 5 years of their life. It's their go-to song. That's why I think Hollywood Week is even much more important than the auditions because it's your first song. I mean, even I can do 1 or 2 songs really good, like maybe Happy Birthday. I could do that really well. But anything other than that, I sound like a donkey in
Right,
heat.
you've been practicing the Happy Birthday, though. So, you can just nail that one.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 50 years.
But that's the cool, like, the time from now, because they taped that.
By the way, Nico Smith.
Bingo.
Smith.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Phil. Phil is the man. He's like from the Matrix. Remember on Matrix they'd go, "Get me out of here." That's Phil. Sorry, I have nowhere to go. All right, no. But then afterwards, after the real pretty girl, they had a montage. Did you notice how many montages they had?
They did. I think my favorite was just Steven Tyler. He still got it. After all these years, he still got it.
Even with his Driving Miss Daisy hat on, it's just like
looking like the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, you said that. I remember that. It's like, yeah, he's pretty like a. I can't say anything bad about him.
He was sitting on the young girls, and then even the older lady, grandma came and kissed him.
Yeah, and it was a big kiss. Boy gets more butt than a toilet seat. I swear.
He still got game.
Now, after the montage, this was. Oh, I can't even put into words the next story. It was Amy.
Right, Amy.
Amy, the one who lived. She lived in a tent.
In a tent with her man. Yeah,
with a boyfriend Blake, and were they surviving like $100 a week or something?
He says he does a lot of side jobs and whatnot. But I think they kind of strip that all the way down instead of all these materialistic things that people want to come in and do the show for. Kind of they make each other happy, and they're just kind of doing what they have to do to make ends meet, and that just shows what this show can do for somebody. And she was good.
She was great.
She was good. She had a really good tone to her voice. Like obviously needed some work, but once you get to Hollywood Week and then you start getting the vocal coaches and whatnot that kind of fine tune all your your weak spots. But she was really good. It was good to see somebody come from that, and then her whole story, her whole background, and then see where she lives. And I can't imagine that.
So you think she's gonna go really far?
I hope so. I hope so. Those are the ones that you just like. I just hope everything works out for them because where they come from. So
yeah, no. What I picked up on it, I was like, she's either going to be the next Carrie Underwood or the next Crystal Bowersox. just depending because they, you know, she's really raspy and she's got that earthy feel.
Yeah.
What was she like a? They combined hippie and gypsy. They call her hipsy.
Yeah.
They were calling her a hipsy. So
Yeah, she was really good though. I'm really happy for her, and her coming out, you know, with the golden ticket was just a real strong moment for her.
It tugged at my heartstrings. It was.
Another one that really tugged at my heartstrings was when the kid, the crazy dude they had his entourage waiting outside. Remember the one he came
Josh?
in. He was walking. He came in, auditioned. And can I sing you another song? And
The sassy one.
Yeah, the sassy one.
Yeah, no, that's Josh. Josh was sassy. I'll cut you if you don't give me that damn ticket.
I'm not leaving without that ticket.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Even going into the audition, it was already over. Like tripping over things, knocking stuff over.
Yeah, he was like sneezing or screaming. They're like, "You okay there?" And you knew it was a train wreck waiting to happen.
It was.
And then, and then there we should have like a little like 10 Commandments of Idol not to say.
Don't do this.
Yes. And he said, I sound like Daughtry and
somebody else.
I have Brad Paisley.
Brad Paisley.
Trying not to look at my notes. I'm trying to keep it organic here. But
Oh, I'm looking straight to him. No,
Nice.
But first of all, nobody sounds like Chris Daughtry and Brad Paisley. They're kind of I mean, I don't see that as a nice mesh. You know,
Yeah.
Fergie and Jesus, that works out. Brad Paisley, Daughtry,
not so much.
not so much.
I never really thought of. I just know you never to compare yourself. But now when you mention it, if you really sit down, folks at home, if you're listening, just really sit and think of the combination. It's not going to happen. No, and it didn't.
No, if you have one or the other, Chris Daughtry, one of the big ones from the whole American Idol,
Right.
and then Brad Paisley, who I think is awesome, kills it on guitar, cool voice, does the slow stuff, does the funny stuff, but them together is just not working for me.
That's true. And Paisley, he's got he's just a very unique sound. He really does. And and then Daughtry's that rocker, you know. And we had talked about this throughout the show. I know we were gonna maybe make it our special segment. Maybe we'll tease it. Is that how many outside of the country genre really are the ones that make it on American Idol?
Right. Yeah. It seems like as far as longevity, I don't know if it's because the pop world kind of
It's more fickle.
they'll take you in and then they'll spit you out right away. You know, it's good for a while, but country is more long lasting. Even like Kelly Pickler is still around.
Yeah, that's right. See, yeah, because country's so loyal. You know, like now you've had experiences with that as well. You know, with Idol and whatnot. So you've been singing, and you know, now you did it a few years ago.
Yeah, I did a few years ago, and yeah, it was. I mean, the whole experience was awesome. I didn't make it as far as some people did, but yeah, I think for my style of music and my style is more like acoustic rock funk. But going through, you know, yeah.
Okay, so it would be so maybe it's a tease for the Philip Phillips, the guy we at the end.
Oh right, yeah. Similar styles. Yeah.
What are you saying, like a Jack Johnson-ish,
Yeah,
or more like Ray LaMontagne? Or
I gotta be careful who I compare myself to here.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want no clashing going on.
Yeah, I'm like Brad Paisley meets Stevie Wonder. Not so much.
Maybe just don't use Brad Paisley. Maybe just keep it.
Paisley's just pays, man. That's his own deal. But no, so you know the ins and outs, what people are going through. You know,
even to get to the stage where they're at right now. A lot of people think, you know, you just go and you audition right for the judges, but your first step is going to audition for producers that are on the are not the top 3, you know, judges on the show. So you're going to audition for producers, which are kind of like it's a casting call for the actual audition.
This is all the same day. You get there like
this is a couple, I think a month or two before you would actually go with the real judges. So
no, but is this with like where you're with 10,000 other people?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're in, you know, wherever they do it, whatever sports arena or whatever. But you're like 8 to 10,000 people, and you know, you go in a group of 4 people, and you go up to 2 producers. Which it goes, you know, 2 producers, and then there's a curtain, then 2 more producers, and then a curtain, and it goes on throughout the, you know, baseball field or whatever. And yeah, you go in, you audition alongside 4 other people, and they kind of deliberate for a second, and then they either say you're good or you're not good. So I mean, and that it doesn't even mean you're good or you're not good.
Right.
It's basically a casting call. Either you didn't stick out in their, you know, in their mind, and it all depends, you know, where you end up. So.
And I do know like just how these shows sort of work as well, because I know a lot of people don't make it on their first try on Idol because they also look for a little bit of somewhat of a story.
Exactly.
You know, so it's all that stuff's kind of factored in. Because I've had friends that have tried out, and they're ridiculous. They're that good, but she's like, I didn't have a story.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
and even like I think Jordan Sparks from a couple years back, she still has some stuff going on, kinda.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's doing a new movie with Whitney Houston. Actually, I believe it's Sparkle. Cool. Yeah. So
so she's still. I mean, you know, she's kind of taking the Jennifer Hudson route, doing movies and stuff, which is kind of cool. But I know she didn't make it in her first. I think she did what I forget who it was that said, "Okay, I'll be back. I'll see you in Tennessee,
in Texas,
in Texas." Yeah.
I think it was Jessica, the 19-year-old, the crazy one.
The crazy one, yeah. But she's taken the the steps from Jordan Sparks, because I think she went in and then got cut right away, went somewhere else, and then ended up winning the whole thing.
But Jordan Sparks was good.
Right,
Jessica
I'm
was
not comparing.
a little pitchy. Please pick up on my sarcasm. She was just a little pitchy. So basically, you're gonna how it goes. So
yeah, it's rough, and
you're the Idol insider. So people tweet him, ask him what's going on. Mark is the one to know about Idol. The insider Idol. That's Mark. So
that's me.
Now let's get back to like why we're here. We're talking about the show. Stephanie Renee. That was we talked about Stephanie, but then we had the brother and sister tandem.
Very cool.
Skylar and Colton Dixon, yes.
Who was on it last year. I remember, who was really good. Almost made it into the top.
He made it to Hollywood Week.
He made it to Hollywood Week, and I think he almost made it. He was on the brink of making it into the actual show, and I think he got cut right at the end.
Was he like on, because they usually pair him in like duos? Did they do that last season? Remember, I didn't catch that week. I didn't catch Hollywood Week. Did they put him in like groups? Like
they did. They did the groups. They did everything like they usually do. But I think they let him perform. Lastly, I think he got to the very last stage of Hollywood Week and got cut. But the cool thing about him is that he didn't even come to audition this time. Yes. I think maybe he came, with his sister to kind of maybe get a little, some shine time. Maybe he's doing his own music thing on his side. I don't know. But his sister was really good.
You liked his sister a lot.
Yeah, I thought she was really good.
I thought it was a setup by producers a little bit. I'm jaded. I'm sorry.
I think you might be right. But, I mean, because we've never seen anything like that. Because they came together last year, and they came back again. She was strong. She made it. And then I thought she was stronger than him, and he made it further last year.
Yeah, you guys did say that in the room. People that were watching the show with us, they thought she was better than he was. But they loved him. Yeah. They were like, oh, you grew and you needed hurt. They said you needed a year of pain. Wow.
That'll give you a lot to write about.
I guess so.
Yeah, but he was good too. He's got a cool style too. Yeah. I mean, with American Idol, it's a lot about image and stuff too.
So who goes further? Skylar or Colton?
I want her to go further.
All right.
But I think he will, because it was set up by producers.
All right. I'll give you that. Yeah, maybe I'm just being I'm being harsh.
You didn't like either of them.
It was hard. I was waiting for someone to make me just jump out of my seat, you know, and it's just, I've seen so many of these, and I want someone just to make me just jump out and just like scream. And I have someone. I think I have someone that I saw in this episode that was just, for me, I thought he was awesome.
Who's that?
It was Philip Phillips.
Philip Phillips, yeah, he was pretty solid.
Philip Phillips. I know we're jumping around here, guys.
Philip Phillips Jr.
Yeah, so they did it twice. Like, seriously.
I think he has to do it again if he has a kid. I think he has to. You can't not be Philip Phillips III. You can't not do that. Can you?
I guess it could be. I know a friend of mine, rest in peace, his name was Richard Richards, and we used to call him Dick Dick for short.
Of course he did.
No, but that was his actual name, though. So, hey, he's got an awesome voice to back it up. They both do. So, Philip Phillips, I was blown away by him.
At first I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
He came in. He did the Stevie Wonder, which I thought it was very different. It was a little too hard for me, but it was kind of
hard. Like
I don't know. It seemed kind of forced. Okay. And I mean, you know how like Daughtry kind of has that hard voice, but even live he can just belt it, and it seems a little more wide. It kind of fills the room. His kind of seemed a little more straight, but once he picked up the guitar, he killed it.
The guitar.
With Thriller, he played Thriller, right?
Yeah.
I've never heard it done like that before.
He was. He was my favorite tonight. I have to say, by far, he I don't even know, he and maybe the Dancy girl. You know,
Yeah,
the
she was
Dancy
good.
girl and the girl from the who lives in the tent.
Yeah, that was
You know.
pulling for her.
You know, those were the three that really did stand out for me. But there were some other ones that were marginal, and we'll see how their journey goes. WT, the guy who was working in the prison.
Oh yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I thought I said good, right? I didn't say great.
Okay, all right.
No, I think he was solid. He held his own, but he had a good story.
Yeah, but I get frustrated. I want good story. It's a singing competition. If it's about good story and lights, then if it's about production, then that's why we have X Factor.
Right.
X Factor is the lights and the production. This is the singer-songwriter. This is Idol.
I agree.
And maybe, who knows, can you make a better singer? I mean, there's some people that, like, there was the 15-year-old Stephanie Renee.
Right, yeah, she was
cute. She was kind of like a Taylor
Swift.
like a Taylor Swift, really, you know, cute. And they said that, you know, J-Lo and Randy were saying she needs to open her mouth a little bit more to just
Right,
give her,
yeah.
to project more, I guess.
So those are things you can kind of fine tune.
Right, but you know, WT, do you see him being a pop star?
I don't think so. I think they I think they had, you know, kind of fell. At first, I don't think he would be a pop star. It'd be more country,
Sure,
which has more longevity in this is with the research we've done. But I don't know. It was. I think they, you know, they have the good artists that are going to go a long way because they're, you know, great singers, and they also have the ones that have the good stories. His story was his wife was pregnant, and this is basically his last chance before she's cracking the whip and wants to have a kid. Well, you can't do it anymore. Which I don't know. How can you do that to somebody if he's that involved with music? I mean.
Yeah, no, he quit his job. He was working at a prison too, and it was a choice between that or his dream, and he chose the dream, and that's what it's about. You know, it's dream big. You know, he's now going to Hollywood.
Right. Yeah. So you have a chance.
It paid off. He took a risk.
Absolutely.
So, who else? Anyone stand out or American Idol goes international.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
I'm going to butcher his name. Mawina.
Mawina, yeah.
From West Africa. The guy who supposedly, did he fly in from West Africa or?
Is that what they said? I don't know, but and you might think, you know, I don't know who's gonna try to sing, what song he's gonna go for, but he chose Rascal Flatts, who I love. I love Rascal Flatts.
Nice.
You know some of their stuff?
If I hear it,
Yeah. Well, you heard.
I'm setting you up. You know that. Not this week.
Right. Yeah. But yeah. First of all, Rascal Flatts, the lead singer for Rascal Flatts is just amazing. He can just sing and sing and sing, and he has a higher tone to his voice. But anybody else, I would think for that kid to sing. But
yeah, he was. I thought he was gonna do. You know what? Kudos for him, and you know, he told the story, and you know, you're like, oh my gosh, what's this guy gonna do? And when he did it, it was just off.
It was that bad.
And they gave him the opportunity to go find some people that, if they thought that Mawina was good, to sell Randy on him. And he found, of course, like 3 little, like 5-year-olds, and
then the one dude that
like the grandpa.
Grandpa came in and kind of pleaded for his case.
And
but he's another one that we might see. It might be the Ryan Seacrest double interviewing Mawina in the season finale. Write that down.
So you're calling out the Hung of William Hung of the Year. There you go.
Yeah, it was.
There we go. I want to find out. I want to find out what's going on with William Hung. You know, because he was hot for like a year or two. I bought his CDs and gave them to friends as a Christmas present.
That's hilarious.
Really did.
He was on so many shows.
Yeah, but where is he now?
I don't know. Well,
they need to do like a behind the music.
Buy Arrested Development. He was on Arrested Development.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the one show I've not watched. I literally tried to watch everything on TV, and I know that's like the best series to watch. Well, we're talking about Idol though,
right?
But I will get to that. So now that William Hung is in there, I'm in.
But William Hung, I mean, Did he come out with his own single, or did he?
Oh,
probably,
he had a Christmas CD. He had a.
So he probably made enough. I think enough people bought those CDs to give it to their friends as jokes for Christmas presents to have him be set for the rest of his life.
Really? Wow, I don't know how the money business works on that. You guys will have to tell me how much they get per CD. Yeah, because he had I think one or two. He had one or two CDs out. He had the She Bangs, where he's doing the Ricky Martin, and then he had William Hung Christmas tunes. So, yeah,
That's funny that you know that.
I know. I told you I have no life. All I do is watch TV, man. No, but okay. So we've talked about the good, with Philip Phillips, the bad, Jessica, some of the funny, but we have to talk about. Okay, Kat, next week when you come back, I'm sure you're gonna come regulate. But these are two guys.
This is guy time.
Yeah. Brittany Kerr, the basketball cheerleader. She's the NBA cheerleader who
24, just
she was really good looking.
Smoking. Yeah. The funny thing was, it was like they showed her in a clip, I think at the very beginning. So every time a girl would walk in, but there she is, and you're like, no, that's not her. She's wearing white. Oh no, that's not her.
Mark and I like. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Is this because I'm Mexican?
No, it's because you're guys.
Oh, all right. Right on.
That's right.
Right on. Let's go.
Give me my beer.
Let's watch the Bears. All right. No, but on they were cueing her. They cued her that right in the beginning of the show on the, like the first little, like
smart
to break. And then after they kept cueing other people and were like, no, that's not her. No, that's not her. And then when she got on, like they talked about, well, the guys tend to favor good-looking women, and let's see if this time it was going to hold true. And she showed up, and of course, she did Joss Stone.
Right.
And it was like her go-to song.
Well, she did Joss Stone after the girl before her butchered Joss Stone, which I think helped her out a little bit.
Oh, the Steven Tyler stalker.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. She
future ex-wife.
Yeah, that was the montage when they were, he was making out with the grandma and all the girls, and then there was a girl who I really like, Steven Tyler.
That's right.
Yeah. And
I want a diamond ring, I want some bracelets and everything. Daddy, you better get the best.
Wow. You are just making us into dogs, Phil.
Was that a clip from us watching the actual show?
Yeah, we record we air the show. We don't have microphones in there, but you guys were so loud we were able to pick it up here.
I thought so.
Yeah,
I was whistling though.
Yeah, her Joss Stone was good.
Yeah, it was solid.
It wasn't the best.
No,
but
maybe that's why J-Lo said no.
Yeah, she was
Why
thinking.
she gotta hate?
She was thinking with the right head, and the other guys were like, "Yeah, we like her, yeah." But I don't think she will go far. I'm sorry.
I don't think so either. I think we'll see her again once, and then. But she was solid. She was.
Because it seemed like she was doing like an impersonation of Joss.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Not her own thing. That's what I'm saying. Get her to sing a Kelly Clarkson song, or thank God no one did Adele, but have her do Adele.
Right.
And as one of our other hosts on AfterBuzz will say, when you do Adele, you're losing.
Yeah, that's not good.
You're not gonna win that one.
It's like, I'm gonna do Mariah Carey. No, you're not.
No. But you know what? Speaking of which, did you see them? Most seasons they have to listen to certain songs over and over. Like, let's say a Kelly Clarkson song or a Carrie Underwood song, and everyone will do it.
Right. Yeah.
Did you notice anything on this episode?
They didn't do that this time.
Yeah.
No, it's usually like
there's like 4 or 5 go-to songs. Like, I think Sunday Morning is the only one that I've heard other times on the show.
Yeah. Tonight there was not a lot of, like, even the Michael Jackson song that the first kid sang. I didn't. It was like not one of his main songs that people would sing on the show.
Right. I thought he would do like Off the Wall or something, but no. I'm trying to think anyone that really stood out for me. Well, after that, it was just a lot of train wrecks.
Which, by the way, I mean, speaking of which, this is on topic. Hopefully, do you think when the show starts, people aren't really interested in the good people yet? They kind of just, you know what I mean? That's something for later on down the line. For the first part, they just want to see absolute train wrecks. Right. I mean, for me, most people say, oh, I only tune into Idol when it's like 10 episodes in. For me, when I used to watch Idol, I only watched the first episodes because that's what I wanted to see.
Just the crazy.
You watched the train wrecks.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, then I'm even getting tired of them. I love the train. I used to love the train wrecks.
Yeah, I think for me, it's kind of. I enjoy it to an extent because there was like. It seems to always surprise me though. Like the first one, when it's going good, everything's it's very fluent, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in and just knocks.
Yeah, maybe
knocks
that's
the
what
whole
they
show.
should start doing. They should start like kind of tricking us a little more, like showing us the people we think they're going to be train wrecks, and they just blow it out of the water, and vice versa. Because that happened twice tonight, and I don't really remember other times in American Idol that happening, where I was just like, oh, she's going to be horrid, and then I was like, damn, I'm humbled. Yeah. And then vice versa. I was like, wow, I didn't pick that one with Jess, the 19-year-old. So yeah, it just depends. I mean, Phil, so definitely for the next few weeks, you're really gonna love the show, and then we're gonna get down to singing afterwards. And so overall, what'd you think about Savannah?
I thought Savannah was good. It was pretty solid for the first week, first go around. I think it started very well and ended very well too.
There was a lot on because usually they go to like 2 cities on a 2-hour block, but they spent the whole...
Yeah. It was like even halfway through the show, it's like, all right, where are they at now? And it's like, oh, they're still on day 1.
Yeah,
they didn't even get to day 2 until it was like an hour and a half into the show.
Yeah, I know. I do. That's odd that Savannah. They picked this. I thought they would have been in Atlanta or something, but they went Savannah, and they got everyone from that area. Next, I guess they're going to Pittsburgh tomorrow. Right. And then and we'll do the recap of that one on our next episode. But they're going to Pittsburgh and Dallas, and maybe they'll go to like Reno and start picking these more obscure little cities that are still close, like it's close to San Francisco, close to these other major cities, just to see if they can find a talent because. With so many singing shows, I mean, have we found all the talent?
I know. The only thing is, like, now that the age is 15 to start, we're getting those people that are just becoming of age to be on the show, and we're getting all that new talent.
Do you think it's too young?
I think they had to do it. I think they have to do that.
Why?
Just because I think after 10, 11 seasons, we've seen a lot of people, and there's still all the people that probably got cut right off the beginning that didn't have a good story. Maybe in the last 10 years they have now they have a good story, and then they're gonna come about. But I don't know. There's something about. I mean, that's the same reason that like pop groups and young groups like Justin Bieber was so successful. First of all, on YouTube is that you could watch him on YouTube. This little kid that's just extraordinary talent. So I think these kids coming about and like just there's never an amount that is too much for us to enjoy a young talent that just blows it out of the water.
So you're saying you curtail it more towards YouTube and Twitter because that's where you get that base. That's where you get like I forgot what show. It's on one of the other singing shows. His fan base was all Twitter and YouTube as well. Yeah. So
was it a young kid?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was 14. He was he was on X Factor. The kid Astro.
Astro, yeah.
Yeah, he had a huge Twitter following. So it was all internet. So maybe Idol is. I know you care. We're not dancing. I can't dance.
Which, by the way, for those of you listening, we will make this season amazingly fun. We're building like a cat corner where Kat will do her dances throughout the shows. So I hope you guys are excited as I am for this season. And speaking of which, to make this show really successful, we really want to engage you, the listener, and spread the word. If you probably know some of your friends, you guys talk about Idol. So let them know, hey, we're out here too, and they can listen to us, and then you could be like, you know what, I really thought that was good. And then, you know what, I really disagree with what JC said on the AfterBuzz show. Let's talk about that, you and I. And so it really sparks conversation. You know what I mean? Get it going.
See, I wouldn't know about that because JC is always right. Oh God, I just refer to myself in third person. I am never coming back. I'm sorry.
That's rule number 1 on the door.
Yeah.
Not to do
that.
Are you
serious?
No.
I'm gullible like that. No, I'll fall for that. No,
it's actually rule number 2. But
well, guys, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about some predictions of what we think.
AfterBuzz TV. Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And, like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
Like it's all the same. You lit it fuse and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby.
We'll dance to
She
that.
bangs.
Oh,
she
go
bangs.
JC.
Oh, baby, when she moves, I go
No, it used to
crazy
go like
cause she looks like a fly, but she stings like a bee. Like every girl in history.
We so need to get that
She
catwalk
bangs,
ready
she
so we can
bangs.
actually
I'm
see people
wasted by the
dancing.
way
Thank
she-
you. Kat, I did it no justice. You can make fun of me next week, but before we get into predictions, we skipped one girl. We
Yeah,
forgot.
one that was really cool. Lauren Mink,
Yeah.
25, from Kentucky, and she was the director for the mentally disabled adults. Was it?
Yeah, mentally disabled adults in Kentucky, and she would teach them how to sing. And
Right, which I think is so cool. It's good. It's good to see somebody that's doing so good for somebody else, and they take some time out. Like, you know, all of their time is, you know, thrown into that. So if she can step away for a second and then try this, I mean, she was good. She's saying country strong.
Country strong, right? I thought she was good. Will she make it to the end? I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Needs work, I said.
Yeah.
But-
Did you? Okay. So I
agree.
I do
but-
know music.
You do. I thought she was a little flat in places.
Little pitchy dog.
Little
Little
pitchy
pitchy
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Great story.
Great story, and she was good enough. And I think it's cool that they're letting her live her dream a little bit. And you know what? I mean, I don't think she's gonna be heartbroken. She does something that she loves and that helps people, and it's cool to see them succeed in something else too.
And remember, this is the first episode, so I know. I don't know how many weeks they do of this. I think it's like a good 3 or 4 weeks, right, where they go to various cities.
Yeah, two a week, and then.
And then from that, they get the groups and they put them in Hollywood Week, and then that's when we start shedding them out. So I'm sure we saw 3 or 4 that are gonna make it somewhat throughout the show. But I mean, it's still early. It's the first episode, so I am sure they've got so much in store for us. We probably haven't even seen the eventual winner.
I know.
You know, but definitely. But okay, let's go to predictions then. Who do you see going far?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, the AfterBuzz predictions brought to you by Miss Cleo. Yeah, just had to say that. Who do you think? Who'd you like?
I think I see a long run for Mr. Steal Your Girl. I think they started off with somebody that's gonna, that's solid. That from the time of his audition until Hollywood Week, he's probably been working hard at it.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna do pretty well. I liked him, and I liked the Sunday Morning Girl.
Yes, I believe was it Gabby? Gabby.
I call her Sunday Morning Girl.
I want some bracelets.
No, she's not. She is 16, Phil. No. Guys, absolutely not. Okay. Sorry, I just had to regulate there.
Regulators.
Had to get
Views
lucky.
expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
I want a diamond ring. I want
Hey, we didn't say that, man. Okay. Good call on Mr. Steal Your Girl.
I think we started off with him, so we kind of forgot about it. But I think he's gonna be pretty solid.
Okay, that's your pick. I'm gonna go with the favorite.
What are you doing?
I'm going Philip Phillips, man.
All right.
That dude is unique. He's different.
He is.
Where do you box him? Where do you put? He's the guy you just can't put in a box.
Right. And he's kind of like, I mean, like I said, I didn't like his superstition rendition, but he did something different with it, which is cool. And he tried something different. I know as an artist, like each song that you cover, it's not easy to do your own rendition and sell it every time. But he came back with Thriller and just tore it up. I think we'll see him do Thriller in Hollywood Week, in the week to say, all right, go or stay. He's gonna do Thriller again, and then he's gonna make it into the top whatever. Because
So you're top 12. So you're saying top 12.
yeah, I think so. Is that the first?
No,
Like after Hollywood Week, it goes into top 12, or is it?
I'm not sure.
Is it
It's
18 and
24, then 12. There's so many.
I think I see top 12. You know what? I see.
Get
I
ready
see
for a
both of them.
total of 50 episodes.
I know.
I think that's what it was. Ended up being last season was 48 or something like that.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. so guys, get comfortable with us. We're gonna be here for a lot of episodes. So with that said, hey, now Mark, where can they find you?
They can find me at twitter.com/Mark E. Allen, ALAN.
And you can find me at The Everyday Man at Twitter. And make sure to find us both at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter.
That's right.
And we'll see you next week, guys.
And by the way, feel free to comment. We love that. You know, it helps us out. It knows we're engaging you, and we do get great emails from you guys. We don't always have time to read them, but you know what? If you keep sending them, I think we might have to start. All right, guys.
Definitely. All right, guys. See you next time.
See you later.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.